Hello, good afternoon. It's a very warm welcome to today's video. We are out bass trolling again at Bexhill. It's 30 centigrade today, nice and hot. We're going to try and film in portrait as well, so hopefully this should be the best video I've ever done, or it could be the worst. I'm not sure yet. I've actually got a shitty, well, semi half GoPro thing in my bag, but haven't really got time to set that up. So kayak's ready. We've just come straight from work, ready to go. So yeah, let's see if we can get some bass. You don't realise how tempting it is to go out in a vest and shorts, but nope, putting on the dry suit. As I say, it just eliminates that cold water shock, doesn't it? And I'd rather be 110% safe, not maybe 90. So I'll put a dry suit on in all weathers, even if 30 centigrade. Yes, it is rather hot, but when you get out in the water, it's not actually too bad. So. Okay, so first time we're filming landscape, much better than portrait, I know. Haven't been able to do it for ages, just because I've been trying to work it out, but hopefully this will work. It's going to be quite a short video. I'm only out for about 4 or 5 hours. I've got to get up very early for work tomorrow, so really I shouldn't even be coming out, but it's too good weather to say no, and it breaks the week up, and well, YOLO and all that. For you older guys who may not know what that means, it's you only live once. And the amount I go fishing, and the amount I get in trouble with my wife, well, girlfriend, she'll like that, I'll say the wife. Yeah, I will only live once because she'll kill me if I stay out any later today. So, out Bexhill, we're going to head to the bass mark. We know, stick some lures out. I'm going to go up and down all day, see if we get some mackerel as well. So the water's not too clear, but hopefully as we get further out into deep water, it'll get clearer. So, catch you up in a bit. So, we're out on the mark now. There's a bit of weed in the water, but there's a lot of shoals showing up, so I'm hopeful of bass. I just had to redo one of my left lures because there was a kink in the line which was missing the lure up, and that is the worst thing to happen. It's a kink in the line. You want them to look as good as possible, you know. So if you're not happy with the presentation of your lure or how it looks in the water, just redo it. I just took about 25 yards of line off, you know, and redid it. So we're just going along the bass mark now. I am hopeful today. I think it's going to take a little bit longer today to get into. Don't know why. I've just got that feeling. But we're running along the bass mark now, and hopefully pick up. If I can get 5 or 6 fish today, I'll be happy. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right. So we've been going for probably about an hour and a half or so. No, actually, that's probably a bit of a lie. Actually, about an hour, not an hour 10 or something like that. And I haven't even had a knock. There is a lot of weed in the water, but it's still pretty clear. But there's a lot of shoals about. They're just not taking anything. Obviously, the direct sunlight doesn't help. To be honest, it's a bit slack in the water as well. Really, you want a bit more ripple, a bit more wave, you know, a bit more swell. So the lack of wind today isn't helping. But I've got a third rod trolling now, just on speakies, just to see if I can pick up anything. It's not going to be a long session today. It's only going to be a sort of 4 or 5 hour session, but I just don't want to blank, because I've never blanked on a kayak yet when it's been a proper trip, and I've decided to would call today a proper trip. I've not brought any bait with me. I've just sort of nearly lost the sunglasses there. Look. I've not brought any bait with me, purely for the fact I know I've got to be home. I've got to go to bed at 8 really. Then if I brought bait with me, I know I'd go out further, I'd anchor up, and I'd probably catch a bit. Then I'd be more likely to stay out. So if I've just got lures, if the fishing's good, I'll stay out. If it's not so good, then I've not got another option. I've got to go home or keep trying and failing. But we just come off the mark now, so I'm going to swing back round again, and we'll go up and down again. But it's just nice to be out. It's 30 centigrade today. It's beautiful weather. The dry suit, I said in the start of the video, it doesn't get that hot, but in all fairness, I've not been out when it's been 30 degrees, and it is a little warm. And I'm a massive plonker. I had a lovely, cool, big bottle of water at work, which I put in the fridge when I got there this morning. And what did I go and do? I forgot it. So yeah, I'm out here without any water, which is the most stupidest thing to do. But if I've not had any bass or anything in about an hour's time, what I'll probably do is I'll go and beach the kayak and I'll go and grab a Diet Coke, maybe an ice cream, and then I'll head back out for a couple of hours. We're only not even a mile off. Half a mile, probably half a mile off. Not too bad really. So it's just pretty quick, but beautiful weather. What more can I want after work, you know? Hope as well. Some bass on mackerel. Anyway, here we get on. Well, there we go. We're just on the feathers. Save the blank, guys. A little pouty. I've got a bit of Justin Timberlake playing in the background, so I hope you don't mind. I haven't been able to get it off yet. We caught a pouting earlier. Ooh, who knows what this is? Yeah, we caught pouting earlier, which so I'm trying to film it landscape, and well, it's got a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Yeah, we're in. Taking the line off. Right, there we go. One bass on the sabikis. We've got something else down there. Just bring the net on board. I'm about to lose that. We've got a bream. We've got a bream. Sorry, I'm trying to film portrait, but it's a bloody nightmare to be honest with you on portrait at the moment. But yeah, we've got a bream. I'm just going to try and clear these little sabikis off. So we've got 3 fish so far. Here we go. Trying to get spiked by this little bream. There we go. My first ever bream. Look at that. There you go. So we've got 3 fish. We've had a pout in earlier. A bass just there and a bream. Fantastic. Oh my goodness me. I have just seen a dolphin. I'm going to try my best to get it to come up again and just try and spot it. Oh my goodness me. Wow. I've got to try and look out for it now. I've just seen a dolphin. I'm about 90% it was a dolphin and not a seal. It sort of went over, rolled over, whereas I've seen seals dive down, and it's never quite looked the same. Ah, come on! Wouldn't it be? It'd be incredible if I can get this on film. It'd be amazing. I'd like to see him, even if I just see it again. Ah, damn it! Well, let me just see if I can get a bit of surf going. It might come up again. No. Wow, that was absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure that was a dolphin and not a seal, because of the way it went dive down into the water. Wow, amazing. Right. Well, if I see that, I'll get my camera out again and we'll see if I can get it come up to the surface. If it's a seal, I'll 100% see it again. If they don't stay down for too long, they come back up for a breathe of air, then they go down for fish. So yeah, who knows? Wow. Okay, so we're in again. I'm just waiting for shoals really, and see what it is. I'm going to imagine this is a bass. The shoal looked like it was a bass. So we're not really catching them on the lures. We're catching them on the little sabikis at the moment. No, it's not a bass. It is a scad. One scad. So we've had a very mixed species day today already. We've had 1 bass, 1 bream, 1 pouting, and then 1 scad. So that's what the shoals are down there, obviously. So I just saw that shoal. One little scad there. Pop her back. See you later. Right, so I've just reset the drift, and we're in again. And I knew, don't get me wrong, I've not eaten today, which is stupid. I forgot my water at work, but John's very kindly given me a drink. So the tide's against me. It's quite a strong tide, so I'm quite against it. There's a nice bass. There you go. Oh, sugar. Another bass. Decent. All right size one as well. Not massive, but decent size. So yeah, let's try and get her in. So yeah, as I was saying, there you go, she's off. That was caught, by the way. I did pull it to unhook it. So as I was saying, sorry, I haven't eaten today, so the tide's against me. And to be honest with you, if I had eaten, I'd probably have I'd probably anchor up here actually, but I took my anchor out because I knew if I had an anchor I'd stay too long and not get home. So at the moment I've just come to the edge of the reef, the bar, where I've seen some bass. I've put on some very small fish types of beakies, and there you go. We're in within about 2 minutes of arriving, so that's good. It's quite nice on light gear as well. Like, it's quite good fun. But I'm just bouncing it up and down off the bottom. And just seeing what we can get. But so yeah, that's what we had. So we had 2 bass. We've had a bream, a scad, and a pouting. So we've had a lot of species today. And hopefully, now that I've set myself up on the mark again, we'll get into some more fish. Okay, so we're in again. We'll just reset the drift. And I saw a few on the finder. Dropped them just over the head. I don't think it's anything big. It might just be a small schooly bass or something. Let's have a little look. Yeah, no, it's a bream. Another bream. Ah, she's landed. There we go. So bream number 2. That's my second bream of my life, actually. There we go. Bream number 2 in the Bexhill sunshine, just after work. Lovely to be out. They're beautiful fish, actually, aren't they? Lovely. Don't know what the size limits are, how big they need to be, but to me that looks a bit small. So just wish her well. Oh, there she goes. John was saying he was getting stripped up earlier with squid and mackerel, and I said, oh, it's probably bream. And I think I'm going to stick to that theory of it being bream. But yeah, it's just nice to. I've not bought any bait out today or anything like that. I've just I've literally just come out with lures and feathers and stuff. Just do 5 hours. Oh, we're in again. Here we go. Oh, this is better. Oh, here we go. This might be a couple on here. Just had a nice bream, John. Yeah, definitely. I should have bought my anchor. Definitely where you want to be. Oh, here we go. So we're in again. I think this is going to be a couple of nice bream. I want 2 or 3 of them. Oh no, it's one. It's one lovely bream. Very nice bream. Oh, she's trying to turn. She's coming. I don't want her to come off. Hey, there we go. Another nice bream there. Ah, and it's just done me a complimentary poo on my hand. Lovely. Must be a lot down there. There you go. Another nice bream. So I'm going to have a look at the size limit in a minute. I don't know what they are, but that one's 24. Probably quite a good size, but I'll have a little look on the internet and then maybe I'll pick one. So I've just looked at the centimetre for the bream and it's 24. So that one I just put was 24. So if we can get anything a bit bigger than that, I'm going to take one home and see what it tastes like. Because I had a bream in Portugal once. It was much bigger. I think it was possibly even a snapper, but it looked, bream-like, and it tasted bloody amazing. So yeah, if I can get a nice bream to take home, that's going to be my target today. Don't worry about the bass. We're gonna try and get a decent bream. But I need to go and reset my drift again. Oh, I'm knackered today. Should have bought an anchor. Never ever go to sea without an anchor. I was stupid for taking it out. I took it out because I wanted to reduce weight and it'd just be easier, because I thought, oh, I'm only come out for 4 hours. But I really wish I'd bought one now. But oh well, you live and learn. But that's what I've learned. So just reset the drift, and we're into a nice bream, I think. This is either going to be one nice one. Oh, it's taking line, bloody hell. It may even be a bass, but I think this has got to be a bass. If this is a bream, this is going to be an absolute beauty of a fish, or it's going to be a beautiful collection. Look at that, taking off line. Be a bit of an oblong, funny way of doing it. Ah, there we go. We've got a bass and a bream. Can we get them both in? Let's see. Right, so the bass has come off, but I still count it because I would just be able to net it, but I'm not really that. There's only a small one. I'm not bothered about showing it to you. You've seen enough bass in my last video. So there we go. Another little bream. Mixed bag today. Happy days. Right, I'm going to keep this on video because I do believe we're going to get. I should be able to show you. You know, one off the bat really. So we're drifting right over the top of the wreck. I've got to reposition myself about every 5 minutes, which is annoying. And if I was on anchor, I probably would have done better today, and I should have bought an anchor. But at the same time, if you've got an anchor, you stay in one spot, and if the fish aren't there, you tend not to pull up the anchor all the time. So actually, I might be doing myself a favour. Oh, missed one there. So it'd be quite good fun to get a big bass on this setup actually, because the end tackle's quite light. There's just lots of little sabikis. Oh, missed one there. See there's little bream there. So I'm going to drop the weight and just bounce it off the bottom. And as soon as you feel the hit, so it's so variant in depth down there. Sometimes it's just falling off a rock or something like that. See, I've already caught up with John, who was about 50 yards away from me. So I'm drifting at about 1 mile an hour. So it's pretty, not fast, but it's fast enough. Here we go. In again. I reckon this is going to be one bream this time, because it's not quite got the diving factor like a bass has. Great fun, these little bream. They put up a good little fight for the size fish they are. I can see her. She's coming up. Oh, it's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Let's have a little look. Oh, there she is. I say not a bad one. It's pretty similar size to the ones I've caught before. Obviously, they've got sharp dorsal fins, so you've got to be a bit careful. Otherwise you might get pricked. It's going to require the pliers to get that one off. My trusty old wire, rusty pliers. There we go. Another bream. Happy days. Reset the drift again. Just see where I am on camera. We reset the drift. So it's about every 5 minutes. I've got to reset it, go over my mark, and then off and then paddle up again. So it's quite a good exercise, but at the same time, blooming knackering, absolutely shattering. My legs are killing, but it was a gym day today, and instead of doing legs at the gym, I'll come out kayaking, because you know, especially if you've got a pedal drive like I have on the Hobie. You can grow some real good muscle, and it's great because at a gym you can stop. You know, you're not gonna, doesn't matter. But when you're out at sea, if you stop, you end up going to a mark which you don't want to go to. So you've got to persevere. It forces you to persevere. So that's why I quite like the going out on my kayak for leg day, because I don't like doing legs at the gym, and it's quite a good place to come out and train your legs. And it forces you to, because the tide's against you. So if I don't, I've got to, if I don't paddle and I just drift for miles, then at the end of the day, when I go back to my car, I've got a hell of a long strip to go. Right, there's a little shoal down there now. Let's just see if we can pick one up. Yep. Oh no, came off. Definitely hit though. Bump it on the bottom. Find bream, they don't, from what I've learnt from them so far today, I've not caught them, I'd say it's the first one today I've caught in my life. From what I've learnt from their behaviour, is that they don't need much movement, they just need a tiny little bit of movement, and then they're going for it. As soon as you start doing big swings like this, they tend to stop. But maybe that'll be better for the bass. But we're about to come over the mark. I'm going to keep the camera on and rolling, just so I don't have to keep turning it on when I get a bite. Right, so there's a little shoal at the bottom now. Let's see if I can pick it up. Bounce in the way, very gently. I think that shoal's past us. So we're coming on to that mark. And all of a sudden, the ground will become really rocky. Here we go. So we're coming on to the rocky patch. There we go. And, I come off again! A bite instantly. So just keep. That chap over there has had looks like a bream, so he's probably been following my advice to go. I keep having little knocks there, so there's definitely fish down there. It's just a matter of some actually connecting to the hook. Sometimes find on the drop you get them as well. So it's possible. Just feeling them, just trying to get them to come up. 28 foot of water, low tide's about 8 o'clock, it's 4:30 now. Oh, damn, missed it. Yeah, here we go, we're in. We're in. As I said, I was going to keep that camera rolling because I just knew we'd get some. Will it be another bream? I'm pretty sure it will be. Oh, it might even be a small bass. Digging a bit deeper this. Yeah, it's a bass. I'm gonna net this one because I've lost the last. No, it's a bream, and I'm gonna net it because it's a nice bream. Ah, she's gone straight in. Fantastic. Say a nice bream. They all look big in the water, and then when they come out, they kind of lose their size. It's probably me lying, but there we go. Another bream. I'm just going to measure it just to see. It's a 24's legal size. I just want to see what this is so I can work out. It's a good job it jumped in the net there. The reason why I let go is because they have got spikes. I don't fancy being spiked today. Yeah, that's 23, so just off. Put her back. So it's good to get a rough idea as to what size you need to be getting to take home. And the answer is bigger than that. Bigger than that. So I'm going to drop down straight away because I can see a few shoals down there mid-column. So we're at the bottom. I'm just going to keep bumping it again, as I said. Sometimes do a little drop, let it slacken off a bit. And just try and feel. And then once I've done this drift, I better go and reset my drift again. Doesn't last very long, sadly. The reef's quite a bit longer, but I just don't fancy going against the tide for too long. You know, I'd rather do little and often opposed to one big swathe. No, damn it. Lost some gear there. Oh well. Right, let's get some more gear on. So I didn't actually film it because it came a bit of a random time. We just had 2 mackerel. I threw one back and just kept one. Nothing big, but it's a fish, isn't it? Have that for breakfast tomorrow when I get back from work or something like that. Nothing better than a fresh mackerel, really. I would have put this on as a live bait if there was bass down there, but there's not that many down there at the moment. And I haven't really got a strong enough rod to hold a 10-ounce weight down there to keep the mackerel in place. So, but another time. But we're just bobbing along at the moment. We'll get a few more bream, a few more mackerel. I think I'll give it another hour or something, and then I'll head in. It's been a nice little day today. And a lot of mixture bag, not prolifically fishing well, but a bag of species. And sometimes that's nice. You come and catch a bit of everything, and I like that. It gives you a bit of variety. You know, when it's just one day of bass or one day of mackerel, it kind of ruins the fun. So yeah, we're just going to give it a go now and just see what we can get. Okay, so we're in again. Just coming over the mark. Let's see what this is. It's turning into not a bad day now. It is a bass. It's a bass. Right, just going to try and land this one, opposed to just letting it get off in the water. Alright, so we've got the trace. Whee! She's in. So, little bass there. I'm just picking her up. She lets me, of course, because they don't always, do they? As we know. Right, let's get the hook out. Oh. Probably, if I put some like hard lures on it, it'd probably work a bit better now. But there you go, another bass. Goodbye. Do the video because there's finally some shoals of bass showing. I haven't seen them for a while, so let's just see if we can pick some up on video. I'd love to get a 5-pound bass using really light feathers. What I've got on now, it'd be really good fun. You know, they're small hooks. They're probably just like size sort of 4 carp hook type things. You know, really small, nothing big. I also just am very aware. This is my last pack of little sabikis, and then I've got just feathers. So, and these have been pulling out everything today. Quite impressed. I have to order some more. Tend to go through about 2 or 3 of the damn things every trip, which isn't so good. Right, we're on the bottom. I can feel the weight. I can see the shoals. Obviously, as we're drifting along, we're dipping in and out of gullies, you know. So sometimes it'll hit the bottom and sometimes it won't, and that's when you'll lose gear. But it is what it is. If we lose any more gear, I'll put some hard lures on and troll them up and down for the last sort of hour. I might just, I'm going to run this reef a bit further this time and do a bit more of a paddle, I think, next time. But yeah, nice day of mixed species today. Bit of everything. Kind of lost count of the fish in the end, but we haven't had loads of fish, but we've had just nice, decent amount. It's been steady fishing really. Good bit of exercise and way too hot, but there we go. The English always complain about weather, don't we? So let's drop it again. As I say, I just want to apologise for the... Obviously, I've managed to get it in landscape, and I've sort of figured out a way doing it, but it's certainly not steady as portrait mode. But hopefully, you'll get, you know, just a slightly better video today. I don't know, not necessarily better, but just a bit different to mine. I just heard a load of mackerel or bait fish behind me. Could well have done. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off and then we're going to catch fish, and then I'm going to turn it back on again, because that's always the way it goes. Forgot to bring my fish bag today, just because I was going light and it was last minute. So, but I've got a tea towel here. Now what I've done is I've just soaked that in the seawater like so, and then if you wrap your, you know, obviously a massive bass isn't going to work, but it would get a little bit. Then just wrap your fish up, so my mackerel's in there. Then wrap it up in the wet tea towel, and that will keep it cold for ages. Pop it in the hole there, and then that will just keep it fresh. So that's just a little way there of doing it. So I don't normally do it like that. Normally I've got my fish bag, my goodie bag goes over the side, but I forgot to bring my cool bag to put on my back of my box today. Because I was going quite light and I haven't brought all my kit out with me. Just wanted to come out after work quickly. So yeah, that's just one way of keeping your fresh fish. If you've not got too many, you've got a tea towel or a bit of cloth and you can just wrap them up and it just keeps them that bit cooler. Okay, so we're in again. Just reset the drift. Does seem to be the place to catch at the moment. Start of the drift I catch, middle of the drift I get something, and then it's a gurnard. Beautiful gurnard. The species hunt carries on. Look at that! So, what a fantastic day for species. I'm just going to try and grab him to show you. I know they've got a few spikes, but I'm not going to... Quite funny, they kind of like grumble at you. Like they're pissed with you. Like they're not. They're angry. They're being caught. I'm gonna hear. Calm down. There you go. Look, little Gurnard hissing at me. Beautiful colours on them. Look at that. Oh, she's gone. See you later. Beautiful colours. What an amazing day. So we've had a Gurnard. So let's just go through everything we've had from start to finish. We've had a pouting. We've had bass. We've had sea bream. We've had mackerel. And we've had scad. So there's a lot of species there. That's yeah, I've had a good, great day for species hunting. Sorry, as I said, landscape mode. I'm still getting used to it. So you are gonna see some shockingly bad filming. I am gonna get a GoPro, but I can't buy everything in one go. Well, I can, but I'm stingy, so I don't. Mind you, I've got a Hobie, so I can't be that stingy. So yeah, we've had a fantastic little day so far. Lots of different species, which just shows if you have these not what I call feathers. These are I'm not sure the official name. In fact, so let's get the actual. Oh, we're in again. Oh, are we? No, we're on the bottom, mate. Yeah, we're on the bottom, so that's good. They are called mini hooky rig with flasher. So size 6 hook. That's what they are. So yeah, it shows even if you've not got bait and you've only got, for example, some of these, just shows what you can get. I've caught absolutely everything on these today. No bait, no lure, no mackerel feather. Or did I get something on my mackerel feathers? I did. I got my pouting on the mackerel feathers, the shiny sort of normal feathers. But otherwise, everything else, I've had on these. So just shows don't have to do much. You can have a very mixed bag day if you've got these. So always carry some on you. So I'm going to give it till 6 o'clock. I've got 45 more minutes. It's very unlike me. I'd normally stay a lot longer, but I've got an early shift tomorrow at work, and I really need a good sort of 7 hours sleep tonight. So I want to be in bed by about 8:30 really, and I've got to get up at about 4 a.m. So, but yeah, lovely to be out. No regrets. It's not been fantastic fishing, but it's been steady and it's been good fun. And I've caught lots of new species today. Well, I'll say lots of new species. I've caught one new species. I've definitely had pouting before. It's just the sea bream I've caught, which is new. But I've only had one Gurnard in my life, and that was my second one. So yeah, good little day so far. Just got back from Bexhill. It's a nice little day really. We had 6 different species. Definitely mentioned that already. Yeah, it's a lot of bream, a few bass, mackerel, scad, a pouting, and a Gurnard. Is there anything else? Mackerel. So yeah, just a bit of fun really. We went quite light. I only took out lure rods. I didn't take anything else out. And also I've done a landscape today. It is going to be a little bit. The whole video has been a little bit camera falling up, camera falling left and right, but we will get better. Not on this. We are going to get GoPros, and then everything will be perfect. But unfortunately, life isn't perfect. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, subscribe of course. Might as well click the notifications bell while you're there, because that will tell you when my next video is up. Yeah, I'm going to stop now because I've been up since 4:30, a bit earlier than that, about 4 a.m. actually. And I'm probably talking a load of rubbish, and I'm going to go and eat some pizza because I haven't actually eaten today. And I've been out kayaking against the tide all day, so not good. Note to self, bring water and bring food when you're going out kayaking, and do not forget it like I did today. Well, I forgot the water. The plan was never to bring out food, but definitely water. Stupidly forgot. And the good thing is I need a shower because the fake tan is all rubbing off. Yeah. So thanks for watching. See you later.